Hello there. It's a long time I don't publish videos on this channel. I'm really sorry. I've been really busy with some commissions, and then I've been traveling a little bit, and have been on and off with some sickness. So yeah, I'm not being like a full week in the studio ever since a lot. So hopefully this week is gonna work. I really hope so. So today is Monday, and yes, I'm back in the studio. I have so many things to do. I really hope this will be a really productive week. Lately I'm also not feeling so secure about my art, about my style, about my drawings. So I haven't felt like doing new products, or I don't know, sitting down designing stuff. So yeah, sometimes we have these phases and it's okay, but I feel more confident this week, and I hope I will have a really productive week finally. A lot of things that happened in the meantime, and I will talk about them during this video, so in the next days, because I don't want to do like a huge and long intro to this video. But the first one is that my new book is out, and I'm really happy. I received it last week, no, 3 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, I don't remember. And I'm really happy. Many people already pre-order it, because it was ready for pre-order in at the beginning of June. So many of you have started to receive it, and yes, for it depends on your country, but for example in the US is already out. Some other country, like I know Italy, will ship in the beginning of August. So it depends where you live, but is mainly for sure available for pre-order, and in some country ready to ship. So I'm really happy. It is called Draw Kawaii Style, and it is basically a step-by-step guide of drawing super cute creatures, people and things. So there are more than 50 characters in here, and as you can see, I show you step by step how to draw characters. For example, here there's a tortoise, but there are also some people, for example a superhero, and then there are cute food like ramen noodle bowl, or this cute popcorn bag here. And at the beginning there are some lessons about getting started with kawaii, proportion, or human characters, object characters, expression, and finding your style, and some more tips and tricks about kawaii style. So yeah, I'm really happy, really proud about that. There's also a coloring book that comes together with this. I mean, you have to purchase it separately, but the same drawings that are here are also available in a coloring book that I don't have here in the moment. It's at home. I will bring it here in the next days. I will show you. So yes, this is mainly the biggest news for now, because this is the first book in which I am the author and the illustrator. So it took me quite a while to work on it. Also, this is the reason why you saw less studio vlogs, because I was busy drawing about this book. Today I'm gonna work at another commission that I have to finish, and then in the next days I would like to order some new products, so we will design them and order them together. And yes, I would like to also to start to work at the next year's calendar, and many more. So there's a lot to do, and yeah, we're about to start. See you later. So I started to work at the 2024 calendar, and yesterday evening I sketched a little bit, especially the cover, because this always changes. And so I came up with this illustration. Let me see if you can see it. Yes, so for now it's just a sketch, but I find it really joyful and really cute. I really love Paddle putting this love flag on the earth, like every character is having something to do in the space. So I think this might be the cover for the new calendar. And what I would like to do now is to color this and get ready for the inside pages. I already tried one. I would like probably this year to have like a more full page kind of calendar. I think that I might come up with two sizes for the first time this year, so A4 and A5. I usually only do A5, which is smaller than A4. Some of my followers in the past asked for bigger size, so this is an option. Still, I'm not sure about it. So far I think I like it. Probably I want to adjust here some colors or the structure of the days and stuff, but other than that I think I really like it. I would like to use as much as possible some illustration that I've done during this year, and yeah, so I just need to prepare all the pages. This usually requires quite a bit of time, to be honest, so I want to start a little bit earlier this year because I wish to be ready with the calendar, let's say mid-September, end of September, something like that. Probably I can start with a pre-order or something like that, and then continue, because yeah, the calendar is usually my bestseller, so I really want to improve every year. Right now I would like to color this cover and see how it looks. Might take some time because it's really, there are many details and stuff, so this might require probably an hour something like that. Good morning, it's Wednesday. I just arrived in the studio and I thought before I start work I wanna go on and continue to tell you all the news, all the things that happened recently. One big change for me, it has been to close my Patreon. I was actually a little bit sad because it looks like looked like a failure for me, but I don't want to see it that way. But it was just time to change for me, probably, and I didn't have so many supporters there, even though the one that I had were so kind, and I'm really grateful for them. But it was in the end a lot of work, and unfortunately not so worth it. So what I'm doing right now is I am using Coffee a little bit more. So I started a page over there. I have to say that I like the platform even better. It is more easy to use, and everything works perfectly. Instead on Patreon there were a lot of bugs and many things you couldn't do, and it looked to me that also the audience didn't interact so much. Instead of Coffee, they look a little bit more active, and the overall look of the platform is way better. You can also open a shop or open, I would say, some commissions slots and stuff like that, which I find really useful. You can post like blog posts or images in the gallery, stuff like that, and they can be open to everybody, or you can close some only to your supporters, which I really love. So for now I just started. There is no membership yet. Still I want to understand how to do that. If I would probably have one membership, but I'm still like trying to learn and trying to figure it out. So if you want to have a look, there's the link down below, and it's really nice. I'm publishing a lot, actually. I'm publishing many blog posts with tips and tricks for illustrators, some sneak peek of what I'm doing and stuff like that. And over there there's also a small crowdfunding for my coloring book, because in a recent reel I asked my followers if I should turn my sketchbook into a coloring book, and the response has been really like amazing, and everybody is up for it. And so I opened a crowdfunding there because I would like to reach a certain amount to sustain myself while I work on the coloring book, which will require quite a lot of time. My goal is to publish it in autumn. I will probably do a KDP publishing, so yes, it will be on Amazon, and everybody can purchase it. And yeah, for my supporters now I have quite a few, and I'm really happy, but I'm still around 25% of my goal. So if you want to check that out and to support me, that would be awesome. And in exchange I give you the credits, so I will publish your name in the credit page of the book. So I think is also a nice way to say thank you. So yeah, this is mainly another news. So if you want, you find me on Coffee, and there are many blog posts there that you can already check out. There is a video of my process explained, my illustration process on Procreate, that you can check out, and there is also a list of all my tools and resources and some manufacture over there as well for my supporters. So if you like donate also a minimum amount, you have access to everything. So for now, but I really hope it will grow into a bigger community, and then I will be able to, I don't know, open a shop. I would like to put over there some wallpaper, some printables, maybe some commissions, I don't know, still have to understand. Now I wanna start to work. I have some orders to pack, and then I would like to continue to work at the calendar. So it is Tuesday afternoon and I'm looking at the calendar, so the pages, especially not the cover. I think the cover is done, I'm happy with it. And so I did several trials already. At first I did this one, I don't remember if I already talked about it in this vlog, sorry if I did. I did some experiments and now probably I have, the right way to go. In my opinion, I really like this structure here with the numbers and some lines. I don't know, so far I'm happy, and I'm adjusting some illustration and try to arrange everything. And yes, this is basically it for today updates. Hello there, it's Friday, and since I'm going to review some sticker sheets, proof that I received from my manufacturer, I thought I could show you how I organize my sticker sheets and how then I pass all the files and everything ready to be printed and cut by my manufacturer. So let's start. So this is my sticker sheet. I have all my designs here on each one on a layer, so I usually create a group, I arrange them on the page. They are not too near from each other, which would be actually a problem when you then have to cut them. Once I'm happy with the position and everything, I usually transform this group into a smart object, and then I have to create a mold for the manufacturer, so they need to know exactly how I want the cuts to be. So I will create another layer on top of that and rename it mold. But first I need to create the bleed around the design. So I usually load a selection around my subjects, and then I expand the selection. I would say probably expand by, I don't know, we'll try 30 pixels. Probably it's too much, so I do that again, select, modify, expand, so probably 20 is enough. And then since this is a little rough selection, I usually like to modify and smooth the selection a little bit. So I usually use around 5 pixels, and then I create a new layer on top of my stickers here. I go on, I think it's edit, stroke, and I add like a 2 pixel stroke, which will be my mold. So then I can deselect. I have here the mold, so now the manufacturer knows where to cut, and probably there's some adjustment that I need to do. So I will go here and erase this part which are wrong. I will check that everything is fine, and there are no other flows or stuff that I don't like, so it looks perfect to me. I now usually yes, first of all rename this layer to mold, and then when I'm happy, when I'm ready, I usually save this file for myself, and then I do another usually another file. So I save it as, let's say, bugs print, or to print, or you can name it manufacturers or something like that. This is because I want to have less layers as possible here, so my manufacturer doesn't get confused. So I will leave for sure molds, I will leave these stickers, and I will also rasterize these layers so that they don't have access to my designs, you know, with all the layers, because I don't want them to have that opportunity, and also they don't need that. I usually create another background with some decoration, so another layer, sorry, with decorations, and then I have my top titles and stuff. And so these layers I usually convert them to one single layer, so they only have 2 layers that they need. One is mold, and they will for sure deselect it when they have to print, and use it instead only for the cutting. And so this is how I usually prepare my file. So I usually send them a PDF, and I convert it to CMYK. Don't merge, of course, because this is the mode that they need to print. So this is also really important. So this file is now ready. This time I printed 4 of these with 4 different designs. And so when I approach my manufacturer, I usually send them a recap of what I want to print. So these are my sticker sheets that I printed this time. This is also a sneak peek for you, and so this is how this is just a JPEG, and I usually use it as an attachment to the email, so they just can see and they can understand how much does it cost to print each of them, how many cuts they need to do and stuff like that. So they want to see your design usually before you place an order. When you place an order, the specs that I give them is usually how many designs I want, and how many pieces for each design. So in my case, it's usually among 50 and 100 pieces. So I usually specify that. So I say, for example, 50 pieces for each design. Then they want to know which material you want to print to. So in my case, they say white PVC, vinyl and waterproof, the size of each sticker sheet, so you want to give it to them, the color, of course, we name that, and if you want a finish that is matte or glossy, you need to tell them. So these are usually the requirements. So and usually they will ask you also for the shipping, so they can calculate that. So you need to tell them where do you live. And so yeah, I usually send this to my manufacturer, so a recap of what I want to print and the specs. And then you receive after a while a file like this, which is the proof of your stickers. So they actually re-elaborate your files and they show you how they will print. So I usually check that all the cut here, all the line, the strokes are fine, and the colors, I check the design again and see if I forgot anything or if anything is out of place and it needs to be reworked or anything like that. Now that I'm checking them, it seems like everything is correct. To be honest, I check the spell again and the text and everything, and then when I'm done with that, I tell them that they can go ahead and print. So yeah, basically these are the steps that you need to go through with a manufacturer. And to find a manufacturer, usually pretty easy. You only have to go to Alibaba. There are many of them there. I'm sure you can find the one that is right for you. So friends, this is it for this video. Thank you if you watched until the end. As always, I'm waiting for your comments. If you have questions or anything, just ask in the comments down below. You also find all my link in the description. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.